In 1991, during the final days of the Gulf War, a U.S. reconnaissance team intercepted a signal, not from an enemy base, not from a military frequency, but from deep inside the desert, miles away from any known structure. At first, they thought it was interference, until they translated it, because the signal wasn't a message, it was a warning. 1. The interception. The team was stationed near a remote desert outpost, monitoring communications, routine work, until the signal appeared again. Same frequency, same pattern, repeating every 17 minutes. They recorded it, ran it through decryption. At first, it made no sense. Just fragments, broken phrases, until one line came through clearly. Do not come closer. They thought it was enemy deception, a trap. But something didn't add up. The signal wasn't coming from Iraq's military zones. It was coming from nowhere. Because when they traced the coordinates, there was nothing there. 2. The coordinates satellite images showed empty desert. No buildings, no movement, no heat signatures, just sand, endless sand. But the signal kept coming. Same warning, over and over again. Command gave the order. Investigate. A small team was sent out. 3 vehicles, 6 men, minimal gear. They weren't expecting anything serious, just a malfunction, or maybe an abandoned device. But the deeper they drove, the more their equipment started failing. Radios cutting out, compasses spinning, engines stuttering, and then they saw it. 3. The structure. At first, it looked like a mirage, a distortion in the heat. But as they got closer, it became clear. Something was buried beneath the sand. A massive circular outline, metal, half exposed, like a structure that had been swallowed by the desert. There were no markings, no flags, no language, nothing to identify it, just one visible entrance, a hatch, slightly open, and beside it, a small antenna, still transmitting, and the signal was coming from inside. 4. Going below against protocol. They opened the hatch. Inside was a narrow passage. Cold air rushed out. Impossible in desert heat. They went down, flashlights on, weapons ready. The walls were smooth, metallic, but not like anything they'd seen before. No bolts, no seams, just one continuous surface. And deeper inside, they found something worse. The walls were covered in markings, not words, not symbols, but something that looked like attempts, like someone had tried to write and failed. Then they heard it. 5. The sound, a low hum. Familiar, rhythmic, the same pattern as the signal. It wasn't being transmitted from a device. It was part of the structure, like the place itself was alive. One of the soldiers approached a wall, placed his hand on it, and immediately pulled back. His face changed, pale, terrified. He said, "It's warm." And then the signal changed. 6. The message. The radio crackled, static, then a voice. Clear this time, not broken, not distorted. It said, "You were not meant to find this." The team froze. The voice continued, "We buried it for a reason." Then something chilling. It is not contained anymore. And that's when they realized the signal wasn't coming from inside. It was coming from below them, much deeper. Something beneath the structure, something that had been there long before the war, long before anyone knew. Panic set in. They rushed back to the surface, but one of them stayed behind, the same one who touched the wall. He refused to leave, said he could hear it, calling him. They tried to drag him out, but he fought them, screaming, "It doesn't want to be alone." They had no choice. They left him, sealed the hatch, and evacuated. The official report: equipment malfunction, no structure, no signal, no mission. But weeks later, the transmission was picked up again. Same frequency, same pattern, same warning. But this time, it ended with something new. We are still here. So what do you think? Did they discover something buried by the military? Or something that was never supposed to be found at all? Because sometimes, the desert doesn't hide things. It protects us from them. Comment what you think and subscribe for more dark mysteries that feel too real to ignore.